Hi, welcome to Yoga with Tracy. I'm Tracy. Today we have a morning yoga sequence to combat the stiffness we can experience when we first wake up with a gentle series of asanas. We'll work on loosening up those tight muscles in this lovely sequence, great for releasing tension, increasing flexibility and preparing you for your day ahead. I'm not going to use any props today, but you may like to grab a folded blanket for extra padding on the knees, and when you're ready, meet me on the mat. Hi everyone. Come into a cross-legged seated position. Sitting up nice and tall so we can lengthen through the spine. If your back is rounding, sit on the edge of a folded blanket. Close your eyes. Keep your head straight and relax your shoulders. Taking a few still moments before we get into today's practice. Maybe take this time to set an intention for the rest of your day. Begin to notice your breath. Slowly invite your breath to lengthen on the inhales and allowing the breath to extend on the exhales. Softly opening the eyes. Placing your fingertips on the floor at your sides. Inhaling, take the arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Exhaling as you twist your torso over to the left. Inhaling, back to centre. Exhaling, join your palms together at your heart. Imagine you are pushing against something as you bring your chin to chest. Holding your breath as you place your hands behind your head, palms remaining together. Inhaling as you reach your fingertips up towards the sky, looking up. Exhaling, using your energy again as you press the hands all the way back down. Inhaling, arms out to sides, shoulder height. Exhaling, twisting your torso to the right. Inhaling, back to centre. Adding strength as you imagine pushing against something as you bring your palms together, chin to chest. Holding the breath as you place your hands behind your head. Inhaling as you reach your fingertips up towards the sky, looking up. And exhaling, using your energy again as you press the hands all the way back down. Repeating twice more on each side. Twisting the torso over to the left. Coming back to centre. Exhaling as you draw your palms together at your heart, bring your chin to your chest. Hands behind head. Inhaling as you reach your fingertips up. And exhaling as you bring your arms back down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back to centre. Exhaling. Inhaling, reaching those fingertips up. And exhaling, bring the arms back down. Syncing the breath with movement. Really enjoy this lovely stretch. Really imagine you are pushing against something as you bring your palms together. And feel the stretch in the back of the neck as your hands go behind. Completing one more cycle to the right. Let's get some mobility to our spine as we make some circles with our torsos. So placing your hands on your knees. Inhaling, circle your chest forwards, and exhaling as you circle the chest back. Keep that rotation going. Inhaling as we come forwards so we can open the chest, and exhaling as we circle back as we round the spine. Reversing the circles. Really enjoy this posture as we warm up the hips and the spine and engaging the core and abdominal muscles. This is a nice way to boost energy in the body. Coming back to centre. Going to come over onto hands and knees. Starting from a tabletop position, we want a neutral spine. If your kneecaps are hurting, you can double up the mat or use a folded blanket. Place your wrists underneath the shoulders, fingertips nice and wide, knees right underneath the hips. Make sure you don't collapse into your shoulders. Inhaling as you drop the belly towards the mat, lifting your chin and chest and looking forwards. Exhaling as you draw your belly to your spine, rounding your back towards the ceiling. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhaling as you drop your belly, press firmly into those fingertips as you draw your shoulders away from the ears. And exhaling as you round your back, bringing your chin to your chest. Sinking breath with movement. As we begin to increase flexibility to the spine and loosening tightness in the upper back. Repeating twice more. Remaining in this tabletop position with a nice neutral spine. Keeping your gaze down, inhaling and extend your right foot towards the back, toes remaining on the floor, and enjoy that stretch in the calf. Keeping the hips square to the floor, lift the leg and straighten your left arm out in front of you as if you're about to shake someone's hand. Working on improving flexibility and balance. If you find you lose your balance, don't worry. Bring your hand and your foot back down onto the floor, and when you're ready, coming back up into the position. Don't lift the leg too high. We don't want to arch the back. The spine should remain in a neutral position. Releasing, bring your hand and knee back down to the floor. This time, extending your left foot back, toes remaining on the floor, and once again enjoying that stretch in the calf. Moving back into balancing cat, lifting the leg and straightening your right arm out in front of you. Holding for 3 more slow, deep breaths. You should be feeling your core muscles really working here. Releasing out of the posture. Extending the right leg back into the calf stretch. Lifting your right leg and straightening your left arm out in front of you. But this time, exhaling as you round the spine, drawing your knee and elbow towards your chest. And inhaling as you extend the arm and leg. Repeating 4 more times. You should feel the body warming up now as we improve our balance and also our coordination, whilst helping with our focus and concentration. Coming back into tabletop and repeating on the other side. Taking the left leg back, lifting the left leg and right arm, exhaling, rounding the spine, and inhaling, extending. Exhaling as you draw the knee in, and inhaling as you lengthen. Releasing out of the posture by coming back into tabletop. Walking the hands forwards, keeping hips lifted directly over knees. Exhaling as you lower the forehead to the floor. Let the neck relax. We want to open the shoulders as we invite our hearts to melt down towards the floor. Keeping a slight curve in your lower back, you feel a nice long stretch along the spine. Keep the fingers spread wide, pressing firmly into the floor. As you keep the arms active and not letting the elbows touch the ground. Holding extended puppy pose for one more slow breath. Lifting your head slightly, coming onto your forearms as you bring your belly down onto the mat. Bring your palms under your shoulders, chin resting on the mat, fingers facing forwards, toes pointing straight back, feet about hip width apart. Keeping the elbows close to the body, pull your belly in and up. Inhaling, lifting your chest, hands slightly off the floor and gazing forwards, and exhaling as you lower back down. Repeating baby cobra 4 more times, syncing breath with movement. Inhaling as you raise the chest. And exhaling, chest and head down. Keep your legs engaged as you maintain length in spine. One more baby cobra. Once you've completed, lying on your stomach still, place your arms next to your torso with your palms facing up and the chin resting on the mat. Touching your big toes together and turning out your heels to the sides, engaging your leg muscles. As you inhale, slowly lift your head, chest and arms off the floor. We'll remain in this gentle back bend for about 30 seconds as we strengthen the back, our torsos, arms and legs. This is a nice way to open the chests, which can help to improve our postures and counteract the effects of slouching. Slowly lowering your arms, chest and chin to the mat and placing your hands under your shoulders. Using the strength in your arms to push yourself up onto your hands and knees. With the legs together, tucking your toes under, going to move into a toe squat. Bring your seat back onto your heels and try to sit on the balls of your feet. Keeping length in your spine and your chin parallel to the floor. Inhaling, open your arms out wide about shoulder height. And as you exhale, cross your arms, placing your right arm over your left and bringing both arms back to your body, hands on opposite shoulders as you give yourself a lovely bear hug. Breathe deeply as you use your hands to draw your shoulders forward. If the toe squat gets too intense, you can place the top of your feet on the mat. Inhaling to release and open your arms back open wide, and exhaling, repeating with your left arm on top. Really enjoy this lovely hug as we work on giving our muscles in the upper back a nice stretch. Inhaling as you release the arms out to the sides and exhaling as you lower. Coming back onto your hands and knees and lightly tapping the top of your feet on the mat. Bring your seat back to your heels and then to one side. We want to stretch our legs out in front, facing the long edge of our mats. Sitting up tall, legs wide, keeping your feet flexed so the toes are pointed towards the sky. If your hips are tight, you can bend the legs. We want to maintain a straight spine. On your next exhale, hinging at the hips as you walk your hands forward. Reach through your fingertips, lowering the palms to the floor. Holding this wide-angled seated forward fold for 3 more slow breaths as we get a great stretch to the back, thighs and calves. Slowly walking the hands in. Exhaling as you twist from the waist towards your right leg and fold over the leg, walking your hands forwards. Keeping both shoulders parallel to the floor and relaxing your head. You should feel a nice deep stretch in the back of the legs in this side-seated angle pose. Adding a variation, bring the right forearm on the inside of the leg. Opening the chest as you rest your left hand on your side. To deepen, open the left arm up overhead and stretch to the side as you rotate the chest upwards, eyes gazing forwards. Anchor both sitting bones into the ground and feel that all over body stretch, reaching the inner thighs and between the shoulder blades. Inhaling and coming back up with a straight back. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. Exhaling as you slowly walk your hands forwards, maybe going a little deeper this time. And holding for about another 20 seconds. Slowly walking the hands back in, sitting up tall, and exhaling, twisting from the waist towards your left leg. And as you fold over the leg, walking your hands forwards. Remember to keep both shoulders parallel to the floor and allow your head to relax. Coming into refold seated side angle pose, bringing the left forearm on the inside of the leg. Right arm remaining on your side or opening the right arm up overhead and stretching to the side. Remember to rotate the chest upwards and keep both sitting bones anchored into the ground. Inhaling as you come back up to centre. Placing your hands on the outside of your legs as you draw them in. Knees bent, legs together, feet flat on the floor. Placing your arms behind you as you let your knees drop side to side. Lovely way to get some internal and external rotation in the hips. One more time on each side. And then turning to face the short edge of your mat. Sitting upright with the legs extended. Bending your left leg slightly. Drawing the right foot under and positioning this next to your left glute. Drawing your left knee in so you can cross the leg over the right and placing the foot next to the right thigh. Foot flat on the mat. Left fingertips on the floor behind you. Inhaling, reach your right arm up. Exhaling, gently twisting your upper body to the left. Bring your arm to the outer left thigh or hugging round the knee. Remain sitting upright as we strengthen the deep muscles of our back. Releasing out of the twist and extending the legs out in front. We'll repeat on the other side. This time slightly bending the right leg and drawing your left foot towards your right glute. With the right leg crossed over the left, foot flat on the mat. Inhaling as you raise your arm towards the sky and exhaling as you twist and lower the arm. Enjoy this twist for 4 more slow, deep, even breaths as we feel that nice stretch in the back and the glute. Releasing back to centre, extending the legs back out in front and leaning back on your hands. Feel nice to wiggle the legs a few times and flexing and pointing the toes. Take your time as we slowly roll down onto our backs. Have both legs extended with your arms at your sides. Draw in your right knee into your chest and interlacing your hands below the knee. Keeping both feet flexed, begin to circle your right leg around the hip joint. Keeping the movement slow and then reversing the circles. Coming back to stillness and then letting your knee fall open to the side as we take a few moments here. You can use your right hand to support your knee as we continue to open the hip area. You will be feeling a good stretch along the inside of that upper leg. Hold in for 1 more slow inhalation and exhalation. Bringing the knee back up to centre. Inhaling as you bend the left knee, the foot flat on the floor, and exhaling as you cross the right ankle over the left knee. Drawing the left leg in. Inhale to thread your right arm through your leg and interlace your hands behind your thigh or on your shin. Exhaling as you draw your left knee in towards your chest, whilst pushing your right knee away from you. Not only are we working the hips here, but also getting the stretch in the hamstring and quad. Lowering the left foot to the floor as you continue to cross your right leg over your left. Open your arms up to the sides like wings, moving your hips a couple of inches to the right and then letting your knees fall over to the left. Keeping both shoulders grounded. To soften the posture, you can uncross the legs and place a folded blanket underneath the thigh. For those looking to intensify the twist, you can continue to twist your right foot under your left ankle like eagle pose. This may create more stress along the outside of your hips. Inhaling as you slowly roll onto your back, bringing your hips back to centre, uncrossing the legs and hugging both knees into the chest as we release the sacrum and lumbar. Repeating this sequence on the other side, extending your right leg along the mat. Begin to circle the leg around your hip joint, nice and slowly in one direction, and then reversing. Coming back into stillness and letting your knee fall open to the side. It's really important to work on our hip mobility so we can help prevent poor posture and lower back pain. Now we've brought some soft movement into our hip socket. We'll move into Supine Pigeon. So draw in your left knee back in towards the centre. Inhaling as you bend the right knee, foot flat on the floor, and exhaling as you cross the left ankle over the right knee. Inhaling to thread your arm through your leg, and exhaling as you bring the knee towards the chest. Resting the head on the mat. Hold in for one more breath. Lowering your right foot to the floor. Continue to cross your left leg over your right. Arms out to the sides, shoulder height. Moving your hips over to the left a couple of inches and then letting your knees fall over to the right. This is a great gentle sequence to increase our hip range of motion, especially lovely to do if you have tightness in the hips. Feeling a nice stretch along your obliques, glutes, hips and IT band. Also get a lovely massage to our digestive organs. Slowly rolling onto your back, moving your hips back into centre and crossing your legs and give them another hug. And gently rocking side to side to give our backs a delicious massage. Coming back into stillness, extending both legs along the mat, stretching the arms overhead for one last full body stretch, toes pointed and fingers stretching up, both being pulled in opposite directions as we help open the worked muscles, joints and deep tissues. Lowering your arms back to your sides, bending the legs, feet flat on the floor and rolling over onto one side. Push yourself up and come into a seated cross-legged position. We want to be sitting up nice and tall, so you may like to place a folded blanket under your seat, which will help to lengthen spine. Resting your hands softly on your knees. Rolling your shoulders up, back and down. Take these next few moments to think about the intention that you would like to set for the rest of the day. Bring your palms together in front of your heart space for Anjali Mudra. Thumbs up to your third eye and bowing forwards, whispering Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button below. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel for more free yoga.